Hey, what's up everyone, this is Lewis. Today, I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite Nintendo consoles. Now, be aware this is my opinion, so if you do not agree with what I say, you can just put your list in the comments or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be my top 5 favorite Nintendo consoles. I haven't really played much outside of Nintendo except for PC, but PC is not really a console, it's a PC. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into the list. At number 5 is the Game Boy Advanced SP. I had a lot of fun with this one only because, well, the remastered games. There wasn't really too many original Mario games, but I had a lot of fun with, say, the GBA port of Mario World and Donkey Kong and some of those other games, and it was really nice that it was portable as well. I didn't actually play it on the go too much, and I usually played my DSi during that time, but for the most part, I played it a lot at home, and I actually used it a lot on my channel when I recorded and stuff. So yeah, I've had quite an awesome time with the Game Boy Advanced SP. It's actually a really nice system, and in fact, I think it's the best Game Boy system you can get, considering it can play really all the Game Boy games in color, which is another really interesting thing. And of course, it folds up and stuff. I actually prefer how the regular Game Boy Advanced feels over this one, but the regular one does not actually have a backlight, which is one of the things that's unique to this one because, well, it has a backlight. You could actually see it in the dark, you know? So, yeah, those are some of the reasons why that's at number 5. At number 4 is the NES, or the Nintendo Entertainment System. I really like this because, well, a lot of memories, really. It was the first video game system I've ever actually owned, and not only that, but I played it a ton. Like, we played Mario Brothers, and, like, all the Mario games on that, actually. And I remember experimenting with some of the other games and just being like, oh, hey, these are pretty cool. Because we actually got a whole shoebox of, like, cartridges with it, and it came with a whole bunch of different games. I remember actually playing some of the, like, Zelda games and this one game called Simon's Quest or something like that. Oh yeah, Simon's Quest, that was a good one. And yeah, there was a few other games that we played. We didn't really stray away from the Mario games. We liked playing those a lot, like the first three ones. Even Super Mario Bros. 2, the American version, which I never have beat, but I have beat the first one and the second one. Not the second one, the third one, that's what I meant. So, yeah, but the NES, it's a very classic system. Lots of people know what it is, and, well, it's one of my favorites, you know? I had a lot of good times with that, and I remember just playing it, like, in the dark on my CRT TV, with the old curved screen and stuff, and, yeah. In fact, my very first video was recorded off that screen, and a lot of the very early videos I did were on NES games that I owned. So, yeah, I have a lot of good memories with the NES, and that's one of the reasons why it's on my list. At number 3 is the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Now, the reason why I have this over the DSi and the 2DS is because they're kind of really similar. So let me explain, right? I first started off with a DSi. That's the first, like, handheld system I ever got, and that played all my DS games. Now, not too long after that, I think it was a bit more than a year, I'm not sure, I ended up getting myself a 2DS, which I actually spent quite a bit more time on. But from there, I ended up getting a new 3DS XL fairly recently, and I actually moved all my data from the 2DS over to the 3DS XL, well, the new 3DS XL. And you see, I would have put, say, the 2DS or the DSi on this list, but I feel like I should just put the new 3DS XL instead, considering I actually like it better. It's not as if it's more comfortable, it's just, I like it better. It's a better system. While I have memories, quote unquote, with the other, like, systems, it's still the one that I would prefer to put on this list. So, yeah, I put it on this list because, well, the 3D is amazing, and You know, the games for it are amazing. Like I really enjoy playing some of the games like Mario Kart 7 or like Smash 3DS, and of course I play all my old DS games on there. I don't really use it too often, mostly when I'm on the go, but for the most part, it's a really good system, and I'm glad I have it. So that's why I put it at number 3. At number 2 is the GameCube. Now, if you look way back, my very first video, I did a video on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 on the GameCube. The GameCube was one of the very first systems I ever used on my channel, and well, it really was. And for like the first year, that's really what I used primarily. So, why do I like the GameCube so much, and why is it at number 2? Well, the games that are on it are really awesome. They're not actually necessarily in my top 10 favorite games. Well, some of them are, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series. Those, like the 2 games, the like number 3 and 4, those are actually in my top 10 favorite games. But say the games like Super Mario Sunshine, that's not in my top 10 favorite games. But I really enjoyed the system. Like I think it has amazing games, even though I don't really have too many for it. The games that I did own, I played a lot and I really enjoyed. I had games like Sonic Adventure 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, Super Mario Sunshine, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and like 2 others I don't really remember. But one of the games I definitely didn't play that much was Thousand Year Door. I don't really get why a lot of people like that game so much. It's too bad that the GameCube didn't sell as much, and you know, I don't really know why. I guess it's because the PS2 and the Xbox kind of took the spotlight, but I'm not really sure. Either way, that's some stuff about the GameCube. Yeah, alright. At number 1 is the Nintendo Wii U. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a recent system, and, well, I don't know, it's just fitting for me, you know? It's just the best thing I could put on this list for number 1, because I've spent more time on the Wii U than I have with any of these other, systems. To give an example how much time I've put into the system, I've spent over 800 hours alone on Smash 4. Beyond that, I've also spent 500 hours plus on the Internet Explorer, which I don't know why. I just like laying in my bed, using my Wii U gamepad, and watching YouTube and stuff. But and I've also spent over 300 hours on Splatoon. Now, there are other games, and I've spent a good amount of time on them, but you get the point, right? I mean, come on, I've spent lots of time using this system, and overall, I like the games, like, really, like, just a lot. And Super Smash Bros. 4, that's my favorite game of all time. Like, I don't know how many people know this, but that's literally my favorite game of all time. And that's on the Wii U, if you didn't remember. So, yeah, I like the Wii U a lot. It's definitely my favorite system, like, without a doubt. Yeah, it's Nintendo's most failing system, aside from the Virtual Boy. But really, it's one of their best, in my opinion, and it's my favorite. So, why don't people have Wii U? Well, I guess just the horrible marketing and the fact that it's, like, Wii U, like, the name, just, oh, goodness. I could go on all day about how poor of a decision the Wii U is, but still, the games for it, just amazing. And if you've not seen the games for it, just look them up. There's going to be Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that looks really cool, but that's also coming out for NX. See, even Nintendo knows how good some of these games are. Like, they're actually porting some of them over to the NX, which, props to them for that. So, yeah. Anyway, that was number 1. So that was my list of my top 5 favorite Nintendo consoles. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's not really too hard of a video to make, but I thought it would be fun to make another one of these. If you guys have any ideas of a top 5 I could do, you can put it in the comments below, and who knows, maybe I'll do it. And I'll probably actually give you a shout out too if I use the idea. But that doesn't matter. Either way, that's going to be it for this video. So, if you all enjoyed, please comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you all next time.